of Aston Villa fans and questions in the media. Ollie Watkins, he looks a bit of a busted flush.
Exactly.
But he stuck with him.
But Unai Emery stuck with him because this is how his top players. Morgan Rodgers and Ollie Watkins, top players. You can't put them out. You can't just throw them out and say, you know what? Oh, you're going through a sticky, rough patch. Oh, now you're going to go sit down. I don't need you anymore. No. You show belief. You show loyalty to your top players because they've also helped you when you needed them. And that's what it takes for an experienced manager to manage his squad. So, experienced manager to not lose his dressing room. And when you do that, you're creating chaos. You're creating chaos. When you start dropping your top players for no reason, because they're going through a sticky patch, you're creating chaos. And what we're seeing now from Morgan Rodgers, absolutely fantastic. Not just for Villa, for England national team.
Well, that was going to be a
Not
question.
just for Villa.
Would you, again...
Not just for Villa. Yeah. Not just for Villa. Absolutely fantastic. Scored 2 goals yesterday. The second goal, what a worthy of a goal. Absolutely cracker. Fantastic goal. Playing with a smile. He signed a new contract as well. Everything just, that's what you do. Stick with them. Because they are your top players.
You know, it's funny. You talk Pep Guardiola, and listen, that bloke has got very little wrong. Cole Palmer through City.
Yeah.
Obviously, now Chelsea's main man.
Yeah.
Morgan Rodgers
Rodgers, yeah.
Through City.
Through City.
Went to Middlesbrough. I think they played Aston Villa, didn't they, in one of the cup games? And Unai Emery went, I like him. And they got him for 15 million quid.
Yeah.
He'll be... If he
15 million quid?
15 million.
Oh, that's a fucking steal, isn't it?
Yeah. 23 years.
15 million quid.
And
you can see Villa, they're going on a run. They've won 9 in a row in our competition. 9 in a row. So now, are you going to call them title contenders?
Yes.
I don't think they can go on and win it. But the way they're playing, they have this never say die attitude. Now they're coming from behind to win games. You know what I mean? They won against Arsenal. They beat West Ham again yesterday. They are playing well. Unai Emery is getting the best out of this squad. And you can see that everybody looks fitter now. They're running much more. Everybody looks fitter and hungry in this Villa side. And they're just going on this run and they're playing so well. And it's good to see that after so much criticism that he's gone through, Morgan Rodgers, he's absolutely back to where he belongs. He's absolutely on fire. He's playing with a smile on his face. He's scoring goals. He's creating chances. And Unai Emery, I can keep saying it. Credit to this guy. What he's done with this squad. Credit to him. You know, again, your manager on the touchline rubs off to the players what happens. You can see him. He kicks everything that on the pitch, on the touchline. He wants to be involved in it. Your players can feel that. Your players can feel that. So the attitude you put on the touchline, your players can feel it.
He's done an unreal job. To where they were under Steven Gerrard, he came in, took them away from what was a relegation battle, Champions League, and of course they're now battling the top end of the pitch. Just on the subject of Morgan Rodgers, and we're going to get to Mo, to see what you've done. But John, I'm going to lay out these 5 players, because I think you're onto something. Morgan Rodgers, Phil Foden performing the way that he is, Cole Palmer, now that he's back, fit, crucially got to stay fit. Jude Bellingham, Eberechi, Eze. There are 5 players there. All
what a luxury! What a luxury of players.
You know where I'm going, right?
What a luxury! I know where you're going with that.
There's a possibility that Phil Foden and Cole Palmer do not get in that England team, because right now Morgan Rodgers is the man in possession of that number 10 jersey, and Morgan for me does things the other 4 don't really. It's his ability. With those, he's a tall boy.
He's a tall boy.
It's the way he's able to just
the way he glides past players. The way he glides past players. Listen, the players you've just mentioned there. What a luxury of players that England have in that position as a number 10. Are you going to fit them all in? No. Can you get a couple of them to play together? Maybe. Who do you take? Who do you drop? Because for me, those players you mentioned, all 4 of them should be in that plane. 5 players should be on that plane going to the World Cup. Who do you drop? Right now, Morgan Rodgers is playing out of his skin.
He goes.
You think he goes? If he goes,
he starts. He's in possession of the number 10 jersey right now.
Listen, I love Morgan Rodgers. I'm a huge fan of Morgan Rodgers.
He's the one in possession.
But do I think Morgan Rodgers starts the first game in the World Cup? It depends on how Jude Bellingham finishes the season. It depends on how quickly Cole Palmer can get back to his best. Phil Foden Phil is playing really, really well now, but I think from last season, I think that's just probably put Phil Foden a little bit behind of those guys. But I think he goes to the World Cup. Is he going to start the game? Is he going to start games, Phil Foden? No, I think he come off the bench.
Is he? Where does he?
I think. Again, that's what I'm saying.
It's mental.
It's mental. Because all those players can easily fit into any squad. Any squad. They should be all be in that plane going to the World Cup. They should be on that list. Who do you drop? Again, is that why the manager? I love Thomas Tuchel. I'm a huge fan of Thomas Tuchel. Was he trying to make his job easier by that problem with Jude Bellingham? I'm not saying there was a problem created. I'm just saying
he didn't help himself.
Just to help himself, make the job a bit more easier for him. But if you ask me today, in terms of form, in terms of who do I think should be in that number 10 if the World Cup starts today, right now today?
Phil or Morgan? Morgan.
In this current form right now, I will go Morgan Rodgers. But we still have a long season to go.
Of course we do.
That's where I think Jude Bellingham comes into play. That's where I think Jude Bellingham will be the starter when the World Cup starts. I think he's that good. Jude Bellingham is that good to not start for England. He's that good. Whether you want to look at it, whichever way you want to look at it, whoever you are right now, I don't care what you think. Jude Bellingham is the poster boy right now of the English squad. I don't care what you think.
He's generational, yeah.
He is. He was absolutely fantastic last season. He plays for Real Madrid. When he's on form, he's on form. Let's not forget, he just come back from a shoulder injury.
Yeah, he is. He's still finding his feet.
Let's not forget that.
And a new position as well for Xabi.
And a new position as well. Now, you know what I'm thinking? My problem is not who plays as a number 10 for England.
Wide left.
My problem is Thomas Tuchel loves Harry Kane. We all love Harry Kane.
Kane starts.
We all absolutely love Harry Kane. You think he starts?
100. John.
Last year, what happens? When he starts, when he plays, we all criticize Southgate, didn't we? When he should have taken him off. When he would have hooked him.
Yeah.
When he should have started.
In the Euro, he wasn't fit.
In the Euros.
Wasn't fit.
You saying he wasn't fit?
I don't think he was.
You're making up excuses for him.
No, he wasn't fit in that. Remember, he had the injury at the back end of the season.
It wasn't just one game. The whole tournament he was.
He should have made a decision to pull up. Right, I'm with you on that.
He should have.
But I'm judging him now.
You're judging him now?
Harry Kane is a goal a game. Harry Kane, I think...
He's been absolutely on fire. Let's not make a mistake about that. In the Bundesliga, he's been on fire.
He plays.
I agree. He starts. But
Saka wide right.
What happens when it's not going well? Because Thomas Tuchel, he also has this, he doesn't take him off. He rarely takes him off. Again, is that something that has come back and bites this England team in the World Cup? A manager needs to be pragmatic. You need to be ahead of, think about it. The World Cup is games where you have to be pragmatic. Yeah. The manager have to always think.
Proactive, yeah.
Proactive, exactly. How do I change the games? How do I affect the games? If he's not performing, do I hook him off in the second half? Do I give him 45 minutes?
I think Thomas...
Do I give him 60 minutes?
He's got the cojones to do that.
He's got the cojones to do it. But will he do it in the World Cup? Will he do it when Harry Kane is not performing? I love Harry Kane. Let's not make a mistake. Absolutely. He's been fantastic. You know, his goal scoring for me is absolutely fantastic. I just think that sometimes when he starts dropping deep too much to try and do this creative... No, you not, Harry. Get yourself in the fucking box right there because you have the players that will create for you. You have the Jude Bellingham, the Phil Foden, the Morgan Rodgers, the Eberechi, Saka. These are the guys that will create the chances for you. Stay there and stick the ball in the fucking net. That's your job. Don't come and be this number. Don't do this for England. Stay there and score goals. That's all you do. And I hope he does that in the World Cup because that's what he's good at. So, the problem for me is not really the number 10, but that is also a problem. So if you ask me today, if the World Cup starts today, I go Morgan Rodgers. But in the next 2-3 months, I just think that Jude Bellingham will play his way into that starting 11.
I didn't expect us to stumble into an early debate. Of course, we've got loads of months to see how that all pans out. Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice looks like it's his midfield. Saka will start wide right. Kane starts at number 9. It's 10 and 11. That's going to be interesting for me.
Interesting to see who starts in 9-11. Is it
Rashford? Does Foden get placed out there? Does Cole Palmer get placed out there?
You think Rashford is going to make? Yeah, he loves Rashford.
He loves pace.
He loves pace. Yeah. So and make no mistake about Rashford. He's been playing well for Barcelona,
and you know we forgot.
He's been playing well for Barcelona. So he's also, if he keeps playing this well, he's earned the right to be in that squad. Rashford, he's been absolutely brilliant for Barcelona. So yes, has he earned the right today? If the World Cup squad is announced, Rashford makes the list.
Of course he does. And the other one that does, forget them all, Mason Mount. That's your number 10 for next summer. That's
because he plays for Manchester United.
He's been good the last few weeks.
Oh, fuck off!
Come on, John. It's credit where credit's due.
In the last couple of years.
Exactly. He's obviously building that. No, very good.
I think he's way behind the rest of those 5 guys he's mentioned. Way behind.
I love a wager with you.
You have a wager with me that he goes?
If he stays fit, he goes.
Tuchel loves him, obviously.
He does.
From his time at Chelsea. Absolutely loves him. But you can't drop these 5 guys you mentioned.
No, I know.
They've been absolutely fantastic.
I know.
You can't drop Phil Foden, Bellingham,
Palmer,
Eberechi, Morgan Rodgers for Mason Mount. You're having a fucking laugh.
I'm kind of winding you up a bit. But if he stays fit, he might go.